Alrighty, welcome to another Team Cube Draft. We got a 4-on-4. I am back from Pro Tour Barcelona. Hail the conquering 3-5 didn't make day 2 hero. But I'm back in the Cube trenches, and that's what counts. So, I am battling against a squad of 4. I also have a squad of 4 on my team. But let's get to the pack. We've got Lightning Bolt, clearly a great card. We've got Timetwister. We've got Atroxa. Ketria Triome, I suppose. Well, and Council's Judgment, also good. I'm probably going to take Timetwister. I've actually started to think that the Draw 7s are once again good picks. It's kind of gone full circle, thanks to the inclusion of Hull Breacher, Orcish Bowmasters, Narset, Leovold, plus the fact that you could build a busted deck, and that pack wasn't all that impressive. And there's the Orcish Bowmasters. Oh yeah. So, looks like Slacks probably took a pretty good card, given that there's Dak Faden in this pack as well. But I am slamming Bowmasters here to go with this Timetwister, passing a Snuff out. What's going to come back? Dak is not. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I might get a card I want back. Might not, but I'm still just going to easily take the Bowmasters here. Probably followed up with Underground Sea. Look at that. Perfect. Wow, look at all these alpha duels in this pack. Well, actually, beta duels. Technically, there's no such thing as an alpha volcanic island. Well, actually. Also, look, a new combo. Spike Feeder plus Archangel of Thune. Spike Feeder says remove a counter to gain 2 life. And this says whenever you gain life, put a ++1 counter on each creature. You get infinite life and your creatures get infinitely large. But I'm going to take Underground Sea, given I have a blue card and a black card. Also passing up a Parallax Wave. All right, Underground Sea. What a start. Timetwister into Underground Sea into Bowmasters. Well, rather, Timetwister into Bowmasters into Underground Sea. Look, I didn't have that good of a pack, and then, the options were like Atroxa, Lightning Bolt, Timetwister, Council's Judgment, I guess. And I think because of cards like Bowmaster, I'm pretty happy taking Timetwister. This pack, on the other hand, has Gopher to Throat, Woe Strider, Ether Channeler, Flame Tongue Kavu, Utopia Sprawl, some white weenie cards, a Thieving Skydiver, I guess. I'm probably just going to take Thieving Skydiver. I think the card's fine. It's good against busted things. I mean, Gopher to Throat is also a totally fine spell to take, honestly. I think Thieving Skydiver is a little better than Channeler, and I think Gopher to Throat is certainly better than the other things. I think I'll just take the Skydiver. I'm not sure about that. Oh, I'm kind of glad I did, because now I actually could take Fallen Shinobi. I love Fallen Shinobi. It's got Ninjutsu, and you get to Mind's Desire, the top 2 cards of their deck. I have a Skydiver, and a Bowmaster sets it up nicely, too. I make a 1/1 Amass token. Okay. It's this or take, like, Oracle of Moldiah is probably the best card in the pack, but taking a Shinobi this early, look, now I can take Thief of Sanity, and I can just be like kind of blue-black tempo that has a draw 7 in it, but draw 7 can fit in that. There's also Skyclave Apparition, Vindicate, I like those, but I like Thief of Sanity a lot. Okay, I like this start. Just a little aggressive blue-black deck here. Timetwister is the finishing blow with the Bowmasters. Passing some good white cards for sure to Hank. Haven't seen a lot of green. Did pass a Oracle of Moldiah last pick. Passed like Skrelv and this Elite Spellbinder, Vindicate, Skyclave, Intrepid Adversary. Yeah, definitely some decent white cards, but so far I haven't seen much in the way of red. Ooh, I love Turok. Probably going to take Turok. Turok is a good aggressive card. Good with Fallen Shinobi against white decks as well. There's also Leovold. And Leovold is good with Timetwister. So the draw 7 thing, Leovold's better, but I'd rather take a card. Not that this isn't a third color, whereas Leovold is, but Turok's not that much easier to cast than Leovold, to be honest. Triple black. But I've had really good experiences with Turok, so I'll take that. I did pass a Snuff out. That is unfortunate. Also, not getting anything out of that pack back, and there's some good ones there. All right, now I'm probably just going to take Night's Whisper. I like Night's Whisper a lot. I think it's better than Consider. Fact or Fiction is okay, but a bit slow, and I don't have a lot of mana, so I think it's pretty easy just to take the 2-drop here. There's also Graveyard Trespasser, which is a fine card, but let's I mean these are all 2-drops. I can play them all on 2, so that's a reasonable curve here. Yeah, I like where we're at. Let's make the cards a little bigger. All right. So here, what has come back? Imperial Seal, which is nice with Time Twister, but it's kind of bad overall with like this kind of deck. Vampire Hexmage, which kills a Planeswalker, is a good attacker for Shinobi, just it's kind of hard to block. There's also Pentad Prism, which I like more in unfair decks than I do in fair decks. I'm also passing up a Thraben Inspector and a Heliod. I don't care too much about that. I think I'll just take the Imperial Seal and probably sideboard it. Okay, Blackcleave Cliff's Wield, and this deck could easily want to touch red. There's also a Dam. Black destroy target creature is what I'd be playing it as. I don't think Dam is that impressive. Let's just take the Blackcleave Cliffs. Let's just hate the Archangel of Thune, I guess. Oh wow, I definitely play Ether Channeler in this deck, and that was kind of a weak pack, so I'm kind of glad to wheel that. I'll take the Blackcleave Cliffs out for the time being. But I like this start. Not a ton of interaction yet. I mean, I have, well, Bowmaster, Skydiver, Turok also all count. Channeler can be. And then Thief of Sanity and Fallen Shinobi hit pretty hard. Yeah, I'm liking where that we're at. Hull Breacher would be a card I would really want to see. More blue-black lands. It was kind of a shame I had to take Darkslick Shores or Turok over Darkslick Shores. I'm not going to play Mishra's Factory. Sower is a fine sideboard card. All right, Seachrome Coast. I have a Blackcleave Cliffs and a Seachrome Coast just in case I end up splashing white or red. I could end up doing it a little cheaper. I don't mind it. Oh, Last Pick Impulse. Well, we take those. We take those. All right, there's a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Look, Jace might not be, White Plume Adventure or Minsk and Boo, the new hotness, but Jace is still Jace. I'm going to take the Jace. And I'm not going to get anything back that I care about. There's an Underworld Breach here, but I'm not in the market for that. Regent and Chart Course are cute, but I don't think they're that likely to come back either. Regent doesn't even look like it's good in this deck right now, so whatever. There's also a Fast Bond, which I guess is good with draw 7s, but I kind of don't want to splash in this deck if I can avoid it. We'll see. There's a Lion's Eye Diamond, also a Negate and an Entomb, and Micromancer's a nice new addition. Go get your Ancestral Recall if you're lucky enough to have that. I'm probably just going to take Fatal Push. Fatal Push is just exactly what this deck wants, and I think as much as I do like Negate, I kind of feel like more creature removal is kind of what I need here. I've got a lot of cards that are good against the blue, or kind of like good against the non-creature decks, like Thief of Sanity is good, Bowmaster's good, Skydiver's good, Turok's good. So we'll just take Fatal Push now and be sad that we're not taking Breach Lion's Eye. Here there's Treachery, which is fine, but I might just take Ledger Shredder. I love Ledger Shredder. It's really good with Fallen Shinobi just as a cheap flyer, and this deck just wants low curve things. So here we are. Here we are again. Taking the cheap cards over the expensive ones. I like where this is going, though. Like I said, Hull Breacher is like the one card I would really love to see for this Time Twister, but even without it, I really like kind of the blue-black tempo decks. The other class of card I really would love to see is the Forces, Force of Will and Force of Negation. If I could pick up some of those, the 0-mana counters, and Daze is already gone, unfortunately. The 0-mana counters are so good for this kind of deck. I don't actually think Talisman of Dominance is what I'm supposed to take. That's the blue-black Talisman. I just have a bunch of 2s. I guess it's good with Turok, and it can be good with Skydiver, because I'm also looking at this Time Warp. Take an extra turn for 5 mana. I have a Planeswalker. I have a Thief of Sanity. Those are both good at taking extra turns. And I just have a bunch of creatures. I think I'm just going to take the Time Warp here. If the Talisman rather wheels, maybe I'd play it, but I think that Time Warp can be decent here. Oh. So there's Vendilion Click and Narset. Echo Vians isn't really for me. Phantasmal Image, Spell Pierce. These are all great. There's also even a Dark Ritual. I think I'm supposed to just take Vendilion Click, though. Look, I know Narset plus Time Twister is the combo, but I am playing a blue-black aggressive deck with Fallen Shinobi. Vendilion Click's like the perfect card for it. Also, Vendilion Click into Time Warp or Jace is great. I think V-Click is too good. Plus, it's not 0% that Narset wheels, though I don't think it's very likely. Still, I think this deck just needs to take Vendilion Click here. Really would like to see another land. Some blue-black lands would be great. No, but I'll take an Infernal Grasp. Destroy any creature for 2 mana is great. Shield Dread's also not bad. 5 mana, 4/5. When ETBs, they sack a non-token creature, Planeswalker. And then if they have 8 cards in their graveyard, you can pay 5 more mana and turn it into this Saga that like does all this stuff. But I think I'm just going to take a 2 mana kill spell. I think that's more what this deck wants. I'm a big Sahili fan. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, get a 1/1. But it's not really... None of these cards are something I would play. So now, what do I want to hate here? I don't really know what Slax is up to, so it doesn't make it easy for me to know what I'm supposed to hate draft. I guess I could just take Concealed Courtyard. Again, in the unlikely event I do splash white, because I'm just not going to play any of these other cards. And I have no idea what Jesse's got over there. Probably just take Spire Bluff Canal. I don't really care. This is a Jolrael Voice of Zhalfir. Beginning of combat makes a land into an XX flying. When you hit him with a land flyer, you draw a card, but I don't know. There's a couple different green cards. There's a Through the Breach. I guess instead of taking Spire Bluff, I could take Through the Breach because Jesse does like that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just going to take the Spire Bluff here. Murktide Wield. It's not 0 that I would play it. I have 5 spells, not counting Time Twister. I'm not going to play Talisman. There's a bunch of green cards. I'm not going to play Time Twister or a Fast Bond either. So let's just take Murktide. Oh, Negate Wield. The Breach didn't. So LED Wield, Breach didn't. Well, whatever. I'm going to take the Negate. This deck needs Negate pretty badly. Okay, I don't think I want white, green, black land, but a white, blue Talisman could be something. All these green cards. All right, if someone wants to play lands, they can, I guess. So I have 17 playables. Well, 16 because the Murktide Regent, I think I don't really want to start by main decking. This looks pretty good. I mean, picking up the Negate late. Oh, the Narset did wheel. Nice. All right. Well, I got to have my cake and eat it too because I will play Narset in the deck. It's not that I didn't think Narset was good enough. All right. I'll let you go off the last pick, Lumberjack. All right. Any Time Walks, Ancestrals, Moxes? We would take those. We'd definitely take those. I mean, this deck is looking pretty solid. I've got Fatal Push, Infernal Grasp against creatures, Negate, Narset against the Spells decks. All right, there's a Chrome Mox, a Grief, which I do like, and a Baleful Strix. These are all very good cards. Also Shelldock, all very good cards. Nothing busted, unfortunately. This isn't one of those power kind of decks. I don't know what to take here because the card I want most is Baleful Strix because it's so good with Fallen Shinobi and just such a high quality card overall. There's also Grief, but I don't have any animate effects right now, which makes Grief a lot dicier. Like just pitching Grief is just not a good deal. This is a good Chrome Mox deck too. I mean, I have Narset, Time Twister, Jace. Chrome Moxing out Thief of Sanity is pretty good. Yeah, I should probably just take Chrome Mox and just speed the deck up a little. And I don't think Baleful Strix is going to wheel. If it did, I would be pretty happy. But I think I'm supposed to just take the bad Mox. I have a lot of ways to make up the card advantage. Night's Whisper too. I don't know. Seems good. Okay. There's a Swords to Plowshares here, which I don't really like passing. But Kaito Shizuki is so good for this deck. There's also Dark Confidant. And Scarab God, but I'd rather take Kaito. Kaito also makes the Chrome Mox pick a lot better. I mean, I could take the Swords, and I have Seachrome Coast and Concealed Courtyard, and Talisman of Progress, I guess. So what is the advantage of taking Swords? The biggest advantage, honestly, is that I'm not passing it, because it's the best card in the pack. But I don't really want to splash a color in this deck. And it's not like there isn't like a Goldspan Dragon or a Porcelain Legionnaire or I don't know, decent cards. I guess the Legionnaire's a lot worse, but Kaito looks really good in this deck. Let's just take that, whatever. There's a green card. There's Grist. I do like Grist. There's Ancient Tomb. This is not a very good Ancient Tomb deck, to be honest. I've got Time Warp, Jace, Time Twister, Fallen Shinobi, I guess. Ether Channeler, I've got like 4 cards that get sped up by Ancient Tomb. I might just take Treasure Cruise. This could be a decent Treasure Cruise deck. There's also Lotus Petal, but I don't really like Lotus Petal nearly as much as Chrome Mox here. Lotus Petaling out like Eternal Ledger Shredder is just not that good. I could also just take Blood Chief's Thirst. Yeah, that's probably what I'm supposed to just take. Really disappointing, but what can you do? I like Freebooter well enough, but I really like Miscalculation, so I'm probably just going to take the Miscalc. My Fallen Shinobi is already active enough that I don't really care about missing out on the Freebooter. Let's just take Miscalculation, just good against everyone. Oh, Lorien Revealed. Love the addition of the Land Cycler. It's really cool. This is a Riftwind Cloudscape deck as far as they go. Ophiomancer is also solid, but I'm not feeling like I need that too much, and I have a lot of 3s. Yeah, I think I'm actually going back for the Cloudscape. Back in the Cloudscape well. This was not the most exciting pack so far. Okay, well I do like Brainstorm. I like Metamorph. There's also Mishra's Bauble. How good is Brainstorm here? What does it do? I've got Narset, Impulse. Yeah, these aren't great ways to make use of Brainstorm. Would have loved to pick up another land here. Troll of Khazad-dûm does cycle for an Underground Sea, I suppose. Metamorph could be good. It's good with like Bowmasters, Cloudskate, Channeler. Mostly those. Could also take Mishra's Bauble as like a way to trigger Ledger Shredder. I don't have a lot of ways to shuffle. Let's just Metamorph here. I think that's fine. Oh, I love Dothi Voidwalker. This is a really good reward for having a lot of black sources in your deck. I like Rafine's Tower. I wouldn't have minded it, but I think Voidwalker is kind of a busted card. I'm a big Gonti fan too, but I'm probably supposed to just take Brazen Borrower. Brazen Borrower is just such good disruption. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what we're going to take here. Okay. I need to cut a couple cards here. I don't mind. Oh, Baleful Strix Wield. Very nice. Okay. That was a stroke of luck. All right. I'm in for that. I mean, maybe I don't even play the Metamorph. Maybe I can cut Ether Channeler now. That card is just okay. I could also cut the Blood Chief's Thirst, and then that's actually enough because Chrome Mox counts as a land. It's basically like playing 17 land. Would I put Opposition into this deck? I can make extra tokens with Kaito, kind of. Bowmasters, kind of. But I also do just have a lot of creatures in my deck. The other hand, I could also play Porcelain Legion. I'm not going to play Hypnotic Spectre, I don't think. Let's take Opposition. I could definitely imagine wanting to play that card. All right, I'm going to pass 4 red cards, I guess. I'll take the Chalupa Cabra, I think, over Unlicensed Hearse. Yeah. Take a Sauron, sure, why not? All right, if I want to end up putting Opposition or Chupacabra or Treasure Cruise in my deck, I just have to cut something, which is fine. I can figure that out. Would have liked one more land. Chrome Mox is kind of a 2-color, or rather a blue and black mana source, because you can choose. A, you can choose what to imprint. And B, I've got 3 gold cards I can imprint. Can't actually imprint Baleful Strix on it because it's an artifact. But I do have 3 gold cards I can imprint if I need to. And if you have just blue cards and black cards in your hand, you can choose which one you want. So, okay, Brainstorm is really not that bad. I'd still probably rather play it than Impulse. All right, let's get to deck buildings here, and let's see how this ends up going. I think this deck is solid. It could have used a little bit more. Like, there were a couple picks which didn't go my way, or I got kind of medium cards, so this doesn't feel like the best deck, but this feels like a fine deck. Ubiorks. All right, what am I missing here? So this is... I need to cut 1 card if I'm going to play like this. I don't know if... I'm kind of considering cutting the Impulse here, just because at this point, spending 2 mana to Impulse, I'm kind of a combo deck, because I'm trying to combine Narset or Bowmasters with Timetwister, and those are both good combos. But on the other hand, spending mana, I guess it's also good with Brainstorm, and I think Brainstorm is decent enough here because this is one card short. I could also cut Phyrexian Metamorph. Maybe that's the play. And do I want Treasure Cruise is the other question. Because one of the things I like about Treasure Cruise is this deck's got a lot of random spells in it. So that does lead to just having a reasonably stocked graveyard. I actually really like this, the Strixhaven Negate art. So let's see. My mana base is really not as good as I would like. Okay. So if I do this, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 black sources, and 1, 2, 3, 7, 9 blue sources. Yeah, and I guess that's where I'm at. I don't really think this deck wants an 18th land because 16 plus a Chrome Mox is good. I guess taking one of the land cyclers could have helped. There is that. There's also a blue talisman or blue-white talisman. That's, I think, pretty clearly doesn't look very good. So, all right, I think this is probably what I'm just going to rely on like Brainstorm and Impulse maybe to help my mana situation a little bit. Yeah. All right, let's see how this goes. Alrighty, time for round one, playing against Sandy Dog. It's been a while since I battled Sandy Dog. Good to start things off the right way. Let's hope I draw Chrome Mox a lot, shall we? I think that's going to be pretty important when it comes to being competitive against mono white. Also, on the draw here, though, this hand is actually quite good. Getting to go Fatal Push into Infernal Grasp into Thief is pretty nice. Maybe Turok on 4. Retrofitter Foundry, interesting. I guess I can actually lead with Swamp to play around Wasteland. Retrofitter Foundry is a strong card. Can start making tokens. Can certainly make it so my double removal start is a little less impressive. Make a 1/1 here, but it's okay. I've got I think a pretty decent line here because now Sandy's going to be able to pay 1 and tap it, sack this to make a 1/1. The next turn tap sack, make a 4/4, and then I just kill the 4/4 is probably the plan. Okay, Usher of the Fallen. Let's impulse it up. See if we can find a Bowmasters. Jace, Vendilion Click, Island. I don't want Island. I think Jace looks the best here. Vendilion Click's kind of weak against a bunch of like 1/1 type creatures. Oh. That's a Bowmaster. Let's just set that up. Let's just do that. Pass the turn. Make a 1/1, sure. And Urza Saga. Oh, Sandy Dog getting spicy here. Let's go Bowmasters here. And kill Usher of the Fallen to start with. Okay, then Sandy can attack. I'll block a servo, and then the servo is going to get sacked, I guess, to the Retrofitter, most likely. Trading. Hero of Bladehold. Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, well, I get to Fatal Push that, and then I get to Time Twister. I mean, do I want a Time Twister? I could Turok. Against Mono White, having Turok in play sounds pretty good, and Sandy didn't kill my Bowmasters last turn, so let's just do this. I got to kill the Hero of Bladehold, discard Adeline and Plains, and I guess I get to hit for 1. This is not a Thopterus, a Servo, yeah, all right. And then next turn, maybe I can cast Time Twister, but, you know, might as well let Sandy put some more creatures on the board first. Plus, getting a 4/3 pro white is pretty nice. Skrelv Defector Might? Yeah, sure. Skrelv it up. Like I said, I'll wait even one more turn. Thief of Sanity. And send with Turok. So I'm just going to Infernal Grasp the Saga token here. Okay, pass the turn. Make a Saga token, sure. And then now maybe make another Saga token. And search up a thing. Okay, what's Sandy's second artifact? Skull Clamp. Well, it's not very good against Orcish Bowmasters, so I guess I'm not super worried. Skrelv Defector Might is going to be able to stop me from just completely taking down Sandy's stuff, but I think that's fine. I guess I can't Infernal Grasp that token, can I? No, with the Skrelv, I was supposed to do it earlier. Let's see. Let's Infernal Grasp it, actually. It's fine. You can use Skrelv. Yeah. I guess I take one poison this way too, but I don't really care about that. This taps the Skrelv. I don't even lose the 2 life off the Infernal Grasp. Okay. And I take 6 here. And now it is time to do the twist. I'm going to Skull Clamp up one of the big ones. Sure. Okay, I guess we'll play the land first. I don't know if this is literally lethal, but it's pretty close. Because I can do 1 and then 4 damage, because this will die after the servo token dies. So actually, I can do, oh, I drew a Fatal Push. So if I Fatal Push, so let's see, I do 1 there, and then I can do 6. Then I can just go nug, nug, nug. Yeah, I guess if I had an Amass token in play, it'd be even easier. But this will still be pretty good. And then I can Fatal Push that. You draw 2, and then I Bowmasters you even more. And then I can attack with Turok and Thief of Sanity and Bowmasters, I guess. And I was just wondering if there was like a Solitude play, but that doesn't even kill Turok. So, yeah, I guess the Time Twister Bowmasters plan worked like a charm. All right, playing against mono white, I want those 2, those 3. I don't really want Negate. I don't really want Impulse too much. Channeler also looks kind of nice. Metamorph could be good. At this point, Opposition might be decent too. Could probably take out Time Warp. Could probably take out Brainstorm. I could probably take out Narset as well. I'll just keep the Bowmasters combo. I'll keep the Jace still. The Jace is fine. Oh, Thieving Skydiver is going to be great here too. Do I want to cut anything else? Maybe I don't have the Metamorph in. Do I want Treasure Cruise? I don't think so. I think this is where I'm at. All right, I like where we're looking. And I don't think I need to change the mana now. Mana was still perfect. I drew my Underground Seed. It was great. I got to kick Turok. I mean, what else can you ask for? I think this deck is pretty solid against White Weenie, just having Push, Grasp, Baleful Strix, like all that stuff. That adds up pretty nicely. And yeah, I like this hand. There's a chance I might want to run out of turn 2 Turok one of these games, but okay, Skrelv, yeah, that I'll just kill on turn 1. But basically, since I have the Night's Whisper to play, I think I'll just cast Turok, try to cast Turok on 4. Getting the him for free is pretty nice. But I guess if there was like a Porcelain Legionnaire here or something, that'd be a different story. Let's go to Night's Whisper. Fatal Push. I also have the mana now to cast him or Turok with Kicker if I want on 4. Elite Spellbinder. Well, that's fine. I have 2 4-drops in my hand, so one of them is going to get Spellbound. That is pretty good, though, especially with a Skull Clamp. I might not be in fantastic shape here. You know what I could draw? Orcish Bowmasters. Orcish Bowmasters would be, of course, the ideal draw. As usual. Oh, that is not bad either. The funny thing about this is I actually am going to have to clamp my Skydiver. It's actually not optional, but this is still pretty nice. Steal a Skull Clamp, draw 2 cards. I take it. Okay. Saga's ready to roll here. So I'm probably just getting hit for 3 cards in hand, huh? Do I Turok here? Yeah, I'm a Turok here. Let's make you discard 2 of those. Still kind of land heavy, but I think I'll be all right. So Sandy, discard 2 planes. All right, so you make a 1/1. Next turn, you get to make another one. Now it's a 2/2. You get Retrofitter Foundry. It's a 3/3. If you have a land, you can make a token and make it a 4/4. Retrofitter is pretty good. I'm just going to block here, I think. It's not going to be long before this is going to be too big for me to trade, so Chrome Mox, huh? I could Mox out a Jace, but that doesn't seem very productive. Let's try to draw another card that costs like 2 mana here. That would be ideal. Yeah, I guess I did ask for it, didn't I? All right, let's play the Voidwalker. And let's just pass the turn. Oh, I have a nice combo here, actually. Equip Skullclamp to Dothi Voidwalker and then sack it to play an exiled card. That's a pretty good deal. All right. Let's go ahead and block the Spellbinder. And then we're going to Fatal Push the Construct token, especially if Sandy makes a little mana here. Or makes a little Thopter. So yeah, I'm still just going to do that because this, yeah, it doesn't. You can't sack the Construct to make anything. So okay, that gets exiled with a Void token. It's my turn now. All right, let's equip Skullclamp to this. Sack it. Draw 2. Very nice. Okay. Exile Elite Spellbinder, cast it for free. Stealing the Skullclamp worked out really nicely. I mean, yeah, I was sure Sandy had a land in hand. That didn't really concern me too much. I'm at 11. Yeah, I'll just Skullclamp this. Draw 2 more. We're just looking for Bowmasters here, but we'll take a Brazy Bee also. So let's suspend Cloudskate and then pass the turn. And then Sandy's gonna 5 mana is actually kind of awkward. You can like make a token. I guess you can pay 1 and tap. Oh, they're just gonna make a servo that way. Sure. Okay. I might just Time Twister away the Retrofitter here. Like just bounce that with Brazen Borrower. We'll see. Now, if I do it now, actually it just gets to replay it. All right. Pass. All right. Petty Theft on the Retrofitter Foundry. So now, oh, it just was F6. That's a choice you can make, I suppose. I guess I might as well. What happened? Oh, Sandy was dead. That's what happened. Sandy conceded the game. Hey, the game was very over. All right. Well, that was round 1. We got to defeat Mono White, our nemesis. Sandy Dog. Let's on to round 2. All right. Time for round 2. Playing against Hank here and playing against Mono Red, which is already kind of rough. Unfortunately, I have to mulligan this hand. It has 2 of the cards I really want to see, but no black mana doesn't really seem like a particularly wise hand to keep, so I will not. Maybe I can find a hand with a Chrome Mox instead. Wouldn't mind that. Apparently my opponent's going to have double Mox also, which it's going to be tough. This is the sort of matchup where having Force of Will or Force of Negation can really come in handy, but those cards are just great, so I guess I'm saying good cards are good. Yeah. Hopefully get to decide whether to keep or not soon enough here. Opponent is kind of in the tank too, so maybe they're going to end up going to 6. I suppose we will see here. I mean, really what I'm looking for is a hand with Bowmasters, Chrome Mox, Fatal Push, Ledger Shredder. Actually, Thieving Skydiver is also pretty good in this particular situation. Okay, I'm going to mulligan. I'll keep this hand. I'm going to put Narset away, I think. This hand, if this Infernal Grasp was a Fatal Push, I'd feel a lot better about this. As things currently stand, I'm not feeling great about it. Okay, Kumano faces Kakazan, huh? So I got pinged. So they didn't mulligan, actually. Bum, bum, bum. No creature this turn? That'd be nice. Don't think that's very likely. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just Infernal Grasp now because I'm playing against Reprieve, so no reason to wait. But I'm pretty dead here. This matchup's already, I think, going to be kind of tough because Blue-Black generally struggles against Mono-Red, and they have 2 Moxes, and I have a Chrome Mox, so... Okay, the One Ring. I kind of wish I kept that Narset. Sure, I'm going to go to 13, I guess. Suspend the Cloudskate, I suppose. Then next turn, Impulse. I was hoping to be able to suspend Cloudskate on turn 2, but I guess that was not a very realistic hope given the circumstances. So, I mean, I can't really imagine coming back here. I'm already taking a ton of damage. Yeah, all right, we're done here. Okay. Murktide Regent tends to be kind of good against those decks. Negate is interesting because I am playing against like the One Ring, 4th Earlingus. Yeah, there's a couple things. I don't think I really want Night's Whisper. I do think I want Bloodchief's Thirst. Once again, take out Brainstorm. Once again, take out... Well, Time Warp is kind of a nice way to like steal games. So maybe I want that. Maybe I take out Turok just because I'm not going to... And then Narset. And putting Chupacabra instead. I just don't think Turok on 2 does much, and Turok on 4 is going to be a little tough. All right. Let's try this, I guess. Can't say I'm in love with it. Metamorph on Ring is kind of interesting. But okay, well, we need a Chrome Mox hand or 2 is what we need. No, but Orcish Bowmasters is pretty good. Obviously, this Murktide Regent looks just abysmal, but we'll see. I get to go Bowmasters into Thiefos Sanity, and there are draws where that lines up well. So let's just, I guess, hope that I face those draws, huh? Okay, mold to 6, huh? All right, all right. Fortunately, most of the 1-drops have 2 toughness, but I guess Bowmasters can then block a 1-drop as well. You ping like the Goblin Guide and then block with the token. Of course, Kumano faces Kakazan gets around that nicely because now they're going to make a thing that is at least 2 toughness, probably 3. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it, I think. I'm gonna play Bowmaster's end of turn though. Nug. Draw. The Crow Monks would have been good earlier. Like if I had it last turn, I would have just played a turn 2 Thief of Sanity and that would have been pretty nice. But unfortunately, that's not the case here. Let's just leave my things back just to see. I feel like my Thief's going to get burned end of turn. I don't really like that. All right. You got yourself a 2/2. Okay, just attacking, huh? Let's just put this in front of the Swift Spear. Kind of feel like an instant's going to get cast here. Would be nice if this Thief hits. I don't really have a whole lot else going on here. I don't feel like it's going to, though. Ooh, Esper Sentinel? It's not the best against Bowmasters, but obviously maybe I'm about to lose my Bowmasters, so we'll see. Against Esper Sentinel, I can let them draw extra cards to get Bowmaster pings, which can be pretty good. So what am I hoping to draw? I guess Timetwister with the Bowmaster out would always be nice. Any 4-drop or like Ravenous Chupacabra or something wouldn't be bad. It's down to 2 cards. It's not like I'm in a terrible spot. If I can hit with the Thief, I'm also feeling pretty good. I don't think that's very likely. Yeah, I wish this Murktide region was literally anything else. Yeah, I'm not seeing stuff I really wanted to play instead, though. And Murktide can be good as just like a 4-mana 5/5 or something like that. Is good against these kinds of decks. What up, dog? I mean, maybe my opponent's got a burn spell and is deciding which one of these 2 creatures to kill. You probably should kill the Thief of Sanity. You don't really want that thing hitting you. But I guess who knows? About to give my opponent a little ping in like a minute or so here. I don't know. Okay. Done for now. Need a spell. Bad. All right, come on. Can this hit? Oh, it hit. Okay. Look at the cards. Exile Hellrider. Hell yeah. Now I'll play my 3/3. I'm just going to pass now. I could Crow Mox to kill Esper Sentinel, but that doesn't really seem like a very productive play. End of turn, Lightning Bolt the Hellrider. Why didn't we kill the Thief of Sanity? Huh. Gotta say, I'm like pretty surprised. Sure, I mean, that's not great for me, I suppose. Okay, I guess I take it. I need this Thief of Sanity to do something here. And hit. And... oh, okay. Flametongue Kavu is definitely a bro. Alright. Kill the Goldspan Dragon. Play a land and then pass the turn. I have Fatal Push Up to kill something if I want. It even could give me a surprise blocker thanks to Esper Sentinel. Alright. Oh, what did we draw? Feldon. Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's start with a Fatal Push. So I think I'm going to Fatal Push the Feldon before blocks. I'm not going to pay. I'm going to get an Orcish Bowmaster trigger, which I think I'm just going to ping the Etching of Kumano. Fatal Push resolves, and then block the Swift Spear, block the Etching, and then these all trade off. Okay, I don't take any damage, and you got one card out of this. Hopefully it wasn't a good one. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting another Thief of Sanity hidden probably here. Nice. Nice. All right. Oh, I'll take a Glorybringer, sure. I'm not complaining. All right. Maybe, I suspect my opponent's going to kill Thief of Sanity next time. I don't think I'm going to get away with this again. Also, I think I've got to take out Negate. These are way too many. There's way too many creatures here. Uh-oh. Am I going to die? I hope I don't die here. Inferno Titan. Okay. It's not great. I'm not dead, but that's not great. Okay. Unfortunately, I can bounce the Inferno Titan, but I can't play a Regent at the same time because I can't Baleful Strix, so I can't imprint Baleful Strix. So I guess I'm going to start by Baleful Strix, and maybe I'll draw Ravenous Chupacabra here. I didn't. All right. I'm just going to bounce the Inferno Titan. I don't think I exert, actually. Pass. Okay, here comes an Inferno Titan. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get hit down to 3 here. So I'm dead if the Titan attacks. Alright, I don't have very many outs, but that was one of them. Okay. I actually think I will... Yeah, I guess I will exert onto the Esper Sentinel. Okay, take that out. Kill that. I mean, I'm at 1 now, which is obviously not ideal. But I can play this, exile the Fatal Push, the Infernal Grasp, and then cast this, and this is lethal. All right. Fingers crossed. Crack Horizon Canopy. Maybe concede. Or kill me. Who knows? All right, all right. So there's kind of big things there. This kind of makes me want Metamorph, and I don't want Negate. I still think let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know, I don't actually have enough spells for Murktide. I hate Sower so much against a deck that has a lot of ways to kill it, but maybe it's worth it. I could also just play Turok. Yeah, I guess I just like Turok here. Not loving this, but I didn't feel like I was going to win that game, but managed to do so. Let's see if we can pull this off. Look, all I need is turn 1 Bowmasters, turn 2 Timetwister. Wow, this is actually a great hand. Fatal Push, turn 1. Baleful Strix, turn 2. Skydiver, Steal a Mox, turn 3. All right. I'm in for that. Let's just lead on Swamp Go. And if my opponent's first play is like a turn 2 Feldon or something, I'm also happy about that. All right. Let's go Baleful Strix. No Reprieve, maybe? I don't know. Brazy Bee, don't mind that. Don't mind that. Okay, just don't play a Rabblemaster. Oh, no plays there either. I'm just going to play the Underground Sea and hit, and then pass. I feel like I'm going to get like Land Mox Glorybringer or something, but at least then I've got some decent counterplay to it. Inferno Titan's going to be kind of annoying this kind of game. Flame Tongue Kavu. Let's see. I wish I could Brazen Borrower my own Baleful Strix. Let's Impulse and Response. Oh, Fallen Shinobi. Yeah, Fallen Shinobi is like the jam. All right. I know that I'm going to get... my thing's going to get killed, but that's okay. I could just Fatal Push the Flame Tongue Kavu, but this is like way cooler. It's the same either way, but... Ooh. All right, let's go Dothy Voidwalker here, because that sets up Fallen Shinobi well enough, and there's a decent chance that my opponent slams Voidwalker here, or Glorybringer here, hopefully. What is this? Fiery Confluence. Okay. I take 2 and my thing dies, sure. Just going to pass. Just going to pass. I like Infernal Grasp. That one's really aimed at Inferno Titan. I really want my opponent to tap out for something. Anything. Kind of not Goldspan Dragon, though. I don't know. Inferno Titan? Okay, I'm actually like totally fine with that. That makes me quite happy. Because now I get to go end of turn, just Infernal Grasp it. And it's just done. And then I cast Brazen Borrower. And then I get to Fallen Shinobi here. All right, come on, Shinobi. Let's go. Let's hit some action, please. Mountain Kumano. All right, I'll play the mountain and I'll play Kumano Faces Kakazan. Sure. Okay, and then I still have a Brazen Borrower to remove things from my Fallen Shinobi's path, hopefully. The One Ring. Okay, I can steal the One Ring. That works for me. I'm going to bounce this. Oh, stop on their main phase. Petty Theft the Rabble Master here. 13. Yeah, I can take a little One Ring damage. Oh, that's also not bad, but I think I still want to steal the One Ring. And this comes into play as a 3/2. Oh yeah. Okay, ship that ring. Pass the turn. Since I can't deal damage to them, no point attacking. Alright, Glorybringer's still really annoying here. Please don't have it. Goldspan Dragon would also be not ideal. The Rabble Master doesn't bother me. Okay, that's not a Glorybringer. Not at all. Okay, I guess I'm going to take 2 from Felden here. Or I block... No, I probably just block with the Skydiver, and then I'll block there. With the ring out, 2 life is just really worth a lot. Oh, they do have the Bolt. Okay. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but... Okay... So until end of turn, my opponent gets to play one of these cards. Beaumont Courier, Sulfuric Vortex, Mountain. Well, they can't play Sulfuric Vortex. So I guess they're going to play Beaumont Courier. Sure. Oh, they're going to play Vortex. Oh, end of your next turn, sorry. Sure. Okay, I'm going to take 1. I'm at 12. Oh, Timetwister. And they have no cards in hand. Let's go ahead and attack with Etching of Kumano. Okay. I'm at 12. Yeah, I'll draw 2 here. I like that. Ravenous Chupacabra. Let's just kill the Rabble Master and then pass the turn. And they have 1 card in hand now. They're probably going to play that card. They can play Sulfuric Vortex if they want. They're almost dead if they do. Goblin Guide. Oh, that's game. That is game. Okay. Top card's Vendilion Click. Sure, I'll block. Yeah, this just is lethal by a million different ways. I mean, the amass token's also going to get really big, but even if it didn't. But basically what I need to do here, just to be the safest, I think. Let's see. Attack you. Down to 6, and then Timetwister, and hope you don't have 8 points of burn with 1 mana up. It's going to be pretty hard to do that. And that is it. 2-0. Let's check in on the team, see how they're doing. Alrighty, time for round 3. Battling against Slacks, who's got mono green deck with Time Walk and some other goodies. I'm going to keep this hand. This hand needs a blue, but otherwise this hand is decent and has a Infernal Grasp as well to play. Team is not doing great, so let's see if we can rally. My teammates are 0-2, 0-2, and 1-1. But that just means it's really important for me to win, huh? Any Chrome Moxes? Any Chrome Moxes? I would also take Fatal Pushes. Oh, Time Warp. It's like the worst card I can imagine. All right. Arbor Elf could untap that Overgrown Tomb. I'm probably going to Infernal Grasp Arbor Elf next turn because Slacks has a bunch of Planeswalkers in their deck, so I want to stop them from ramping. Oh, Black Lotus. Cool. This could be bad. Natural Order, okay. All right. I mean, this was a 3 cards to get the 1 card out. It then gets the 2 lands, but then I get to just Infernal Grasp the Prime Time, and it's 3 lands and 3 cards versus my hand. Not too bad. Let's just say there's a lot of worse things that can happen. Oh. Sure. Yeah, well, I mean, I still get to grasp this, but it's looking a lot worse now that there's a Time Walk. Oh, all right. I'm about to at least kill that and hopefully makes the guy's cradle less good. I drew a double blue card, so that's also not good. Teferi, okay. Gonna make an idiot? Yeah, make a 2/2. Okay, so well, it's Night's Whisper. All right, we're done. That was not gonna. I was just gonna take 10 damage next turn off of the lands. All right. Well, Solar of Temptation is generally good against these decks. I think Negate's still quite good. Turok seems a little slow. Metamorph's probably good. This Brainstorm is not looking great. I think Opposition is actually okay here. Not sure. And also, given I have Opposition, it kind of makes me want to have either Channeler. Do I want to cut? Maybe I just cut the Impulse. Just cut the cantrips and just get all action ready. All right. Okay, I would like to play first. Sure. I don't love this hand, but I do get to have negate up into metamorph something and to maybe hit with Shinobi, and this is a really good Shinobi matchup. Orcish Lumberjack. Well, this could set up a pretty nice negate. Okay. Okay, opposition looking terrible. Cool. We'll see, we'll see. Utopia Sprawl. Sure. I don't think I can afford to counter the Utopia Sprawl here. Okay. Swamp. Swamp was a pretty poor draw. Look, if you play something that is negatable, I'll counter it. If you play something that can't be negated, I can metamorph it. Easy, right? Okay. Let's see. I really wanted that a turn prior. I'm going to go for it anyway. I don't think it works out for me just to sit here and wait. Let's just hope whatever comes out this turn isn't crazy, because I have some pretty good turns, whether that's Shinobi you or maybe hit, and then if I draw an island, Time Warp, hit again, then Shinobi the second time. There's some good stuff I can do. Oh, this is sacking a clue token. I like that as a start. If you had a great play, you would just make the great play. You wouldn't sack the clue token. Okay, I'll take it. Sack another clue token, please. Also, drawing an island would be really nice here. What are we doing? Okay, we're sacking another clue. Okay. Why do you do it like that? Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I was hoping to hit Time Walk off by Thief of Sanity, but I guess that's not happening. Wall of Blossom, sure. All the cantripping is just fine. I'm taking 6 this turn. Maybe 7 if there's a land play. Or has he already played a land? Okay. Here comes prime time. All right. Well, really could go for an island here, because if I can get a hit with Thief, Time Warp, and then maybe some kind of like metamorph play, or because at this point I'm gonna have to like Fallen Shinobi and pray basically. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess it's Fallen Shinobi and Prey. I was really hoping to hit a blue there. All right. And 2 lands. No, I mean, that's Teferi. And play this. Make a blocker and then die. All right. I got time walked out really hard and lotused out, and these things happen. Well, let's hope my team wins. I'm afraid they are not going to, though. Yeah, they didn't go well. I was me and Sam Rolf were the only people on my team who won a match, so I guess better luck next time. Had I won my 3rd round, we still would have lost badly. But here we are. I like this deck for not having any power or picking up like Force of Will or Force Negation. I think this deck was pretty cool. I liked how it played out, and even against the mono green deck, like, I don't know, if I had drawn like a Fatal Push or something, miscalculation, there's maybe outs to do things a little differently. That'll do it for this time. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm just going to be looking for ways to combine Orcish Bowmasters with Timetwisters. It's like my new favorite thing to do. As always, there's a sweet cube every day here, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch them. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.